Ooh, Isabel. Oh. Yo, what is going on, guys? EmSwizzle here, and today I'll be talking about why Animal Crossing Pocket Camp is getting more updates than New Horizons. Now, we all know New Horizons is the big bang, possibly the best-selling game on the Switch. That is, if it's better than Mario Kart, because it last updated a while ago. But New Horizons is one of the best games on the Switch, and Pocket Camp is one of Nintendo's very few mobile games. And we're kind of wondering, why is the mobile game getting more updates than New Horizons, the Big Bang Switch game? So today, I'm here to go over that, and I've got 3 reasons as to why they're getting more updates than us. It's just insane. And we're refreshing Isabel's Twitter every 9 a.m. and it also at 9 a.m. we get a notification from Pocket Camp that there's a new update for the game. It's just not great. It's not great, and they're getting more updates than us. And a lot of people don't play Pocket Camp. I don't often. I do sometimes, but I don't play often. I'm sure a lot of people do play. I'm just saying a lot of people don't. So we want to see more New Horizons updates. So today, let's go ahead and let's get into why Pocket Camp is getting more updates than Animal Crossing New Horizons. But guys, if you are brand new to the channel, make sure that you are subscribed, because I post Animal Crossing content every single day and keep you guys updated with everything in the community, all the news, all the hype, everything. So make sure that you're subscribed. Let's go ahead and let's get right into the video. So really, our first reason as to why they're getting more updates than us is because they're way easier to add. They're on a mobile app, and I know updates are still pretty hard to add on like a mobile app, but it's definitely way harder to add than a full HD 1080p like a nice game. It's definitely way easier to add these updates, and it's just easier for Nintendo to do, and it takes them a lot less time than it would be to add in a New Horizons update with full tournament. Like, it would take a lot less time, and I think that's why they get so many updates. And I don't know, it takes a lot less time for them to do, and that's basically that. There's honestly not much to go into. It takes less time. The game is not a mainline game, so they don't need huge updates, so therefore they don't need a lot of effort into the updates, so they just kind of don't take a lot of their time. I mean, they take their time, but they don't take a lot of time, and they put it out there for everyone to see and download and use. So that's that. Now, our second reason as to why Pocket Camp is getting more updates than New Horizons is because they're just used to monthly updates. Now, I know we were used to monthly updates, but here's the thing: Pocket Camp is getting updates almost every single month, if not every single month. Because, and here's why: they're simply just items. If you look, boom, 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 they're all items for each in every single month. Now, you watching, would you rather have items every single month, or would you rather have a big update after 2 months? Now, that's up to you. There's no right or wrong answer to that. I'm just asking you. So I mean, it doesn't seem like that's the route that Nintendo wants to go, but yet again, Pocket Camp, I believe, is 4 years old, or almost 4 years old. It came out in 2017. Maybe in 4 years we'll just get item updates. I mean, I don't know. So maybe they're like finishing off Pocket Camp. Maybe they're, I don't know. And maybe we'll get updates like that in 4 years. But I don't know. It just seems like they're just used to these monthly updates of these just items, because the items are not hard to like really throw out anymore. They're just kind of that. And yes, there's occasional updates that are huge, but it seems that they just been getting a lot of item updates, like the Sanrio stuff and the monthly stuff, and yeah, and which is why they get more updates, because we don't get monthly stuff. We don't get strictly items added to the game. We get event changes, we get new features, we get a lot of that kind of stuff. So if they wanted to just give us items in the game, they could probably give it to us monthly in New Horizons too. So that's kind of why, because these are two different kinds of updates. They're getting item updates only, well, for the most part, and we're getting a lot of new feature updates. So monthly updates are the items for Pocket Camp, and we get feature updates every once in a while. So takes some shorter amount of time for Pocket Camp, and takes some long amount of time for New Horizons. So that's that. Now, our third and last reason as to why Pocket Camp is getting more updates than New Horizons is because, well, it's simply not a mainline game. So, as you guys know, a mainline game is games like Animal Crossing City Folk, New Leaf, New Horizons, and then you have 3 spin-offs in the entire series: Happy Home Designer, Amiibo Festival, and now Pocket Camp. Pocket Camp is not the same game as New Horizons at all. They're very different. They're both obviously a part of the Animal Crossing series, but they're so different games. They're such different games. Now, the reason why this is the reason is because there's a lot of things that you can add to Pocket Camp that would not make sense in New Horizons. So they have a lot more ideas for Pocket Camp. They have a lot more, you know, it's on a flow right now. It's definitely on a roll. They have a lot more things to put in Pocket Camp than they can in New Horizons. They're kind of running out of ideas for New Horizons, it seems like. It's very slowly, but surely. And Pocket Camp, there's just so many new possibilities. I'm going to put some things on the screen. I'm not sure what I'm going to put yet, but I'm going to put a few things up of things that you could see in Pocket Camp, but you cannot see in New Horizons, and it just would never make sense to be in New Horizons. So, the end of the story here, there's a lot of things that you can put in Pocket Camp that you cannot put in New Horizons, and that's why they're getting a lot of updates. It's because, you know, their ideas are flowing, everything, they're putting them out there, and it can't really go to New Horizons. And plus, if it did go to New Horizons, everybody would play New Horizons, and Pocket Camp would die. Also, one other thing why New Horizons is not getting updates in general is because they want to kind of space them out so people keep playing, and they have something to like look forward to every now and then. So that's kind of why they get a lot of updates, because, you know, Pocket Camp is not going to stop anytime soon, to be honest. It seems like they're on a whole roll. So, but New Horizons, they kind of want to drag it out for as long as they can. So they're kind of spacing out updates. But that's just my thoughts. What do you guys think? Comment down below what you guys think about this video, and also subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. I post Animal Crossing content every single day, and I keep you guys updated with news, leaks, predictions, data mines, all that kind of stuff. And like the video if you guys did enjoy. And once again, comment down below what you thought, and why do you think Pocket Camp is getting more updates than New Horizons? I would love to know. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys all, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next video or live stream. Peace.